Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 42 of my learning journey in Blender. This is daily CGI, and this is the progress I've made in Blender in the past day. So I finally completed the Mr. Hotdog rig in its entirety. This is his final form. Again, it took longer than expected. I'm not a good judge of how long a tutorial will take to complete, because I think you have to take whatever I think it's gonna, like the length of time I think it's gonna take, and then times it by like 5, and that's how long it takes me. But yeah, we got there in the end, just putting everything together in a final project file like so. We've got, I'll walk you through the rig real quick. There's not much to it, but compared with where I was at a few days ago, it feels like quite the achievement. We've got the root control here, so we can move the whole thing, the whole everything. We've got the body. The bottom half of the body can be controlled with this one here. Top half with, this here. Make some pretty funny shapes, some positions. Silly hot dog. Next up, we have the eye control here. So if we move this off to the left, off to the right, the eyes track that, essentially. Note that if we rotate the hot dog now, that control follows along with it, and the positioning of the eyes relative to the hot dog stays the same. But we've also got this neat slider. So if you switch this off and then position the eyes, like say right over here, and then you rotate the hot dog, it doesn't move the eye positioning. So yeah, just lets you customize it like so. We'll put that back where it belongs. The coolest thing about rigging, I think, up until this point, from what I've learned, I was always fascinated with the idea that you can just intuitive controls. So these fingers, you can rotate like so, snap. You can rotate, but then you can scale it inwards to control the bend of the second and the third finger bone, essentially. And that's done through, I think, something called an action constraint. We basically keyframe the first frame and the 11th frame. First frame being a fully stretched out finger, and the final frame being a fully bent finger. And then the software does its magic and fills in the gaps. And so you can assign it to like an X scale or a Y scale value or whatever. So that's how you can get that scale effect, I guess. We've got pole targets. I'm starting to learn what everything is called, the terminology, and what they do a bit better. So this one, if we position the hand or the arm like so, and then we move the pole target for the elbow, it allows you to change the angle at which the elbow is facing, essentially. While we're on the hand, we've got an FK-IK switch built into the custom properties here. So right now we have IK control switched on, if I've done it right, yeah, that's right. And if we switch it off, it should snap to the FK control for the hand, like so. Is there anything else? I think that pretty much covers it. It's a fully rigged hot dog. He doesn't have legs. The only thing, I guess, more complex than this would be the bipedal human, where you've got to do the legs and the hands and everything, and like a neck. Just keeps ramping up in difficulty, or not difficulty, but complexity. So I guess that's where I'm going to head next. I got this cool art book. I'm starting to expand out my art book collection. This is the art of Studio Ghibli, Miyazaki's Spirited Away. One of the best animated films of all time. One of my personal favorites, at least. Yeah, cool art book. It makes me sad doing all this rigging and 3D modeling stuff. I kind of feel bad for neglecting the 2D animation side of things that I'm also trying to learn. So I got to strike the right balance, man. It's difficult. I'm trying to learn. I don't think I'm trying to learn too much, but I'm trying to learn a bit of everything, at least in these early days. Maybe I'll be able to focus in once well, I don't know. Maybe I'll just continue learning like this and keep switching when I get sick of one thing. I don't know. I'm still trying to find my the right method to follow. But yeah, that's it for the day. If you enjoyed this video and you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up or a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day and a great weekend. See you next time.